Hey, it's Justin with Seaboard Marine. In this video, we're going to build the exhaust for the seed harvester, wrap up a few finishing touches, and get it ready for seed trial. So we're working on the exhaust for this for the seed harvester. We like to start with one of our SMX flanges. I'm going to go ahead and put that on the turbo, and I like to take a few bolts and grind the heads off them so that it pins it in place, and that way I can take the exhaust on and off several times while I'm fitting it. And then I have one larger bolt with an oversized head, and that is easy for me to start and kind of tighten up finger tight, and then if I need to put a crescent on it, I can. So there's the SMX exhaust flange installed. I'm going to put the pyro kind of pointing back just so it's easy to get to. You don't have to crawl up under there to put it in or change it. The first step might be something like this, or should we short radius out of there?
I don't know.
That's kind of sticking out pretty far. Okay, what are we doing, Corey?
We are test fitting some exhaust. All right, here we go.
So
Mocking up exhaust.
So if we go like this, we're a little too close to the top of the header tank.
Yeah. So let's get a peek of that for clearance. We want to be at least an inch over the engine with the wrap. So we need some extra cushion here. Okay.
So we'll come up about that like that.
So we're gonna place this guy inside here, raise it up just a little smidge.
Well, that should get us pretty close.
Let's see now. Let's get an idea where we're at. Yeah, that looks way better height there.
Tack that together and see if we can.
Maybe even a little bit higher if we can.
I can pivot this up too.
Just right there. That looks good.
Yeah, I think that's where it was. Okay.
That looks good. Okay, let's go ahead and tack it. All right, let's see where we're pointed here.
Okay, here's our first. So I can put a little angle on that pipe like that.
Yeah,
That's
just like that to straighten it out.
Yeah.
Even more, right there.
Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. Just like that.
Yeah. That's
Now, I don't know if he doesn't want to come down that steep, but I would, because it gives more room back
right
there. I don't know if you want the hose cutting at a long angle. Seems like
you want the hose to come up and run alongside it and go right here, right?
Yeah, right about there.
What do we got here? We need a piece at least, so it says 32, so make it 33.
Okay, let's see how this fits now.
Okay, we got it set. A little bit of angle on there.
I'm thinking right about there. It looks good.
Let's see. Yeah, your vertical clearance is good off the tank. We're good. Okay, let's see what we've got here. How's that look? Right there.
It's pretty good to me. Oh, you did?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, that's more like it. There we go.
That does look better.
Right now we're right at the hatch line here, which we're gonna have to notch this, but I don't really care about that.
No, the only question is this mixer.
How does the mixer want to play with others? It looks like it wants to play pretty dang well.
If you feel comfortable eyeballing it, otherwise I'll get your welding rod to hold on there and it'll point you.
Point you. I'm assuming we're going into a surge tube. Frank's gonna make a fiberglass surge tube.
I would think so. See where it is? It's about 2 inches over.
Oh, I see. Okay, so we want to be on that line, about 2 inches off.
Yeah, that way that thing lays in there nice and parallel.
How's that look?
It's hard to tell from here, but
it looks,
you should be able to tell pretty easy.
It looks right. Tab that sucker.
All right, so this is going to be our deck fitting for the washdown pump that we showed you in an earlier video. We have a hydraulic powered washdown pump, so it's going to go here. So I'm going to cut a ring of stainless out and weld it onto here and make a little deck fitting. So we had to raise up the hatch to make room for the exhaust. So we did with some marine plywood. We're gonna glass it up. We just added, what do we add, about 2.5 inches?
Yeah, 2.5 inches.
Okay, the hatch is done. Some fresh webbing on there around the perimeter, just to make it look nice. So we had to add this height to clear the exhaust. And the non-skid is done all the way around. Nice and clean, nice clean lines. Renee did a great job on this. All right, here's the completed exhaust. As you can see, it comes out of the turbo and curves around over the top of the header tank. We have room to get to the filler cap. The raw water loops around, comes over to the mixer. We always like to come into our mixers at kind of a tangent so that the water swirls around the mixer, never coming in straight in perpendicular. We've got our seaboard style brace, the heavy duty brace with a section of hose, heavy duty hose, to provide a little bit of isolation and movement. Allows for thermal expansion and just a little bit of vibration isolation. One of our SMX triple hump hoses. See if I can get a good shot of that. Our SMX triple hump hose. And then you can see our surge tube and our wet exhaust hose out through the through hole. So we make our rudders in-house.
That's correct.
We got a bunch of these that we had water jetted, different shapes and sizes. And this is a standard rudder, shaft taper, the same taper that a propeller uses. And Tony just likes that, works out pretty well on a rudder. It gives a nice taper. So we have some of these blanks pre-cut, and then we can kind of shape the outside as needed on these. And he's got a captive key in there and a pin. And there's the tiller arm. So what are you doing right now? You're gonna tack it together?
I'm gonna tack it, and I had to make sure this was
Perpendicular?
You can see the perpendicular lined up with the rudder.
Or, yeah.
This way.
I guess that'd be
Yeah.
in line with the rudder.
line, yeah.
Okay.
Well, we just fitted the propeller and the rudder, and now we're just gonna make sure everything is free and clear and set up the way we want it. Looks like the power steering assist is working properly. We can hear it.
Is that electric power steering assist?
Electric power steering assist.
Wow, that,
You hear it?
Yeah. That works pretty good, huh?
You can steer with your pinky.
Wow.
I'm gonna go hard over.
Okay, go hard over.
And then you tell me which way you think it might have to be adjusted.
Or you want to go to center?
I'd go to center, yeah. 40
Okay.
and 5/8, 40 and,
Almost 3/4?
yeah, 5/8, 3/4, somewhere there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
40
going
and a quarter.
So we're turning a little more to...
We're turning a little more to the port.
No, to starboard, right? Isn't that a smaller number?
Yeah.
Small, yeah, that means this
Oh
is...
yeah, we're going further.
Yeah, so we're going further to starboard. Man, that thing screams.
Look at the normal steering right here.
So what if you lose power on that power assisted steering? Can you still turn?
Well, the power assist is just to help, it just turns the motor and it helps to pump the fluid faster, kind of help. But if you turn it off, you lose power. It's just like a regular steering system. Just
a regular help pump.
Just a help pump. That's
It
it.
just bypasses to the ram.
That's correct.
Cool. Let me see that. Do a couple turns.
It's the RRU.
Oh yeah, there you go.